one would reuse a post. This is helpful if you're a co-teacher and there's another teacher of record and they post an assignment that that applies to your class. Then this is when something like this would be useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my distance learning class as the example. So I'm going to click on it. Okay, let me close that. So what I'm going to do is reuse a post from one of the other classes that I'm a co-teacher, that I was added as a co-teacher for. So for example, if, let's say, I'm going to go into my classwork tab, and I knew that the assignment in that other class was something that's very worthwhile. So I'll just go into Create, Reuse Post, and then this window opens up. So what I'm going to do is, right now I'm in the distance learning class. Okay, I want to go into the other class that had that same assignment. So I'm just going to click the back arrow. Sometimes it might default already to where you have your classes listed. So if it defaulted here, that's good. So let's say, for example, the assignment that I wanted to use is in this one right here, 1920 ELA 6. So I just click on it. And then once I go into the class, I can see all the assignments that are posted. So then what I would do next is I would look for it. And so let's say it was this very first one right here. So I just click on it one time. So down here I have the option to create new copies of all attachments. And yeah, I want to do that. So I'll leave it on. That's what it defaults to. But once I click that and it selects it, I get the reuse button. So I'll tap on that. And then what it's going to do in the background is then it's going to pull this assignment. I'll give it a couple of seconds. So then it shows up in my classroom. So it gives it the same title. So here you could click on it, give it another title. You can click in the instructions, change the instruction around. Here's the video that the teacher had attached to the assignment, and then here's the test. Okay, and then so if I want to do grade importing and all that stuff, if I want to change who this assignment goes to, so here I can drop this down and then post it to all my other classes if I wanted to do that. Or if I wanted to just differentiate and then select certain students in this one class, I could do that there. Then I could add it to my categories. If I'm using grading categories, I could change the points, give it a due date, add it to a topic. If I'm using rubrics and all that stuff, I can do that now. And then also I can drop this down and then schedule when the assignment gets posted out. So if I'm scheduling something for later in the week, next week, I can schedule it right here. And if I'm ready, then I can just assign it. So here's just the confirmation. And then the assignment goes out. So now it's at the very top of my classwork tab. And then, of course, since I didn't give it a topic, it shows up here on my work that doesn't have a topic. But if I wanted to drop it into any of the other topics, I could. I could have done that originally when I was creating it, but I totally forgot to do that. But anyways, so that's how you would reuse posts.